Today, we will focus on how to dissect price action and how to join the parties with the dominant side. Trading rallies or crashes could be one of the best ways to trade for the most traders. It is all about dedication and hard work. If you're ready, let's start. What you are looking at here is the 5-minute chart. What we are going to do is a bit reverse engineering starting from the lower time frames and working our way up to the higher time frames. By the end of this, you'll understand how to take trades using only high time frames with confidence. Now, pay close attention to this significant price point. It is really important to notice. Here, the price sweeps through this inner equal low liquidity. This is often called as a liquidity grab, which happens right around an SR flip location. That's where support turns into resistance, or the other way around. After that, the market pushes up and rallies straight towards this obvious target, the previous day's high. As you probably know, this setup comes from a low time frame and it is a very classic trading pattern that we often rely on. Now let's move over to the higher time frames, mainly focusing on the hourly charts. Notice the significant multi-imbalance zone, which forms exactly at the same spot where our inner equal low was swept. At the same time, you can clearly see that we have multiple swing failure patterns supporting our trade. So if you zoom in carefully on the higher time frame, that is what you will notice. The earlier low time frame price action we talked about all happened right within this area. Now I've switched over to the 2-hour time frame only just to take another look at the price action. Remember, this is the same asset, same price action, but this time with that eagle vision view comes from using only higher time frames. From our analysis on the lower time frame, we already knew we had a clear target above the previous day's high. And do you remember those equal lows that basically wiped out liquidity? Yeah, this is the exact same spot. But now we are seeing it from the perspective of the higher time frames. We also had that big imbalance zone where price came in, swept the liquidity, and tapped right into it. And finally, we have the SR flip zone. Do you remember it from the lower time frame analysis earlier in this video? This is the exact same area. Okay, if I were to trade this chart just based on the 2-hour only, without even checking the lower time frames, what would I actually do? Well, my ideal entry would be right where all the three price action came together. This equal low liquidity sweep area, the imbalance tap, and the SR flip zone. So it would make sense to place a limit order right around that level, right below the equal low level. For my stop loss, I would keep it below the big imbalance area just to give the trade enough breathing room. The reason is we never really know how far the price might pull back. There's no solid data that guarantees an exact reversal point. Finally, as for my target, I would keep it pretty tight. Maybe a maximum of 2-hour or even 1.5-hour if I want to stay safe. I wouldn't hold for the full move all the way to the target because price can get really choppy and take a long time to clear that level. We just don't know how long it will take. Remember, we use targets like the previous day's high or previous week's high mainly as a directional bias. We expect the price to move in that direction, but we never really know how long it will take to actually get there. Okay folks, this is the end of a very educational video. Please take care of yourself and see you next time. Completed the free trading course but still need more? My master classes teach liquidity, imbalance, and the market structure in detail. Combine them with forward and reverse trading using momentum superboxes and yo-yo cost average entry models. After that, you will master scalping with a one-screen free TradingView indicator, a revolutionary trading system. Finally, you will learn to invest your profits using my 10-year swing investing with working agent system. Interested? Please see the video description.